what's up, Granos and Granettes? Juan Granos, back again, this time with another review. As always, when a manufacturer or a retailer sends me an item for me to review, I gotta let you guys know, this is a sponsor review. So I want to thank the guys at Auxbeam for sending me the light for me to review. I wasn't able to review it because I was having some issues with my channel where YouTube was taking down my videos. So I had to figure out another way how to do them. I guess, you know, the whole part where you have to say it's a sponsor, you really have to say it's a sponsor. Sometimes I forget because sometimes I buy stuff on my own and sometimes I get stuff in the mail. So with that being said, let's go into the review. So this particular item is actually a little too big for me to put on my regular desk. This is the box. So this is basically what I received is, I'm gonna put a picture of it right here. It's a light bar for your car, for your truck, for your vehicle, for your van, wherever it is. And this particular light bar, I should say a bar light, is an RGB one, so the colors change and all that stuff. So what I'm gonna try to do is, I'm gonna try to see if I could do a little unboxing on top of my desk here. I'm gonna take out all the items that are inside the box, and then I'm gonna go outside, plug it into my car, you know, not permanently, but temporary, so you guys can see, and I'm gonna play with it a little bit, and I'll let you guys know what I think. Now, I'm kind of excited about this one. So this particular light bar, am I saying it right? Bar light? No, light bar. It's a 32 inch. They come from, I believe, 22 inch to 52 inches, you know, depending on what size you need. I think the particular one that I received was 32 inch. And like I said, it's an RGB bar. And of course, the bigger the bar, the more watts. So this particular one, I believe, is 180 watt, but the 55, or I should say the 52 inch is 300 watts. So again, it all depends on which bar you get. It either comes in a curved version of it or a straight version of it. I believe that I got the straight version of it because I was thinking of putting it on the top of my, of the Mini, where I have room to put it. You know, basically when the big storms are on, or you know, the weather is really you know, the rain is going crazy, or fog or whatever, I could just flick my switch on and let there be light. So let me just try to do a quick unboxing of the item. Like I said, I don't know if I'm going to be able to get this all on camera, but I cut the box open already. Let's see what we got here. All right, I can't even fit this on my desk. That's how big it is. I mean, hey, look, there you, let me see if I could put the top camera here. Let's see, you see that, guys? So I could barely fit this on my desk, but everything you need to get started is in the box, I believe. Let me just take everything out and I'll let you guys know. So you got some wiring harness right here. Let's see, where could I put this? I'll put this on the side. You got some hardware to install it, I believe. Okay, so this is the control unit. This is the control module. Let's put this on the side here. Jeez, I don't have any room. I'm gonna have to upgrade my desk here. What else do we have here? And okay, of course we have the instructions, and we have some screws right here. So I believe those are to install it. And we got some. So this is called the basically the RGB LED Light Bar from the company called Auxbeam. Basically it changes colors. So I mean, I'm pretty crazy. I'm pretty excited to see that. They send you a little logo, I mean a little sticker if you want to put that on your car, on your truck. And it seems like installation is pretty simple. Again, we're gonna go outside, we're gonna plug this bad boy in and see how simple it is to basically control. Now it does say that it has a app control. Wow, so this could work with an app. Okay, that's gonna be interesting. So we're gonna download the app and we're gonna see if we could do what it says. It does have manual control, which is just basically this little button right here. Now I would imagine that it's with an app that you will control the different colors on this, because there is no switch here. There's no switch, you know, like for changing colors. It's just an on and off switch. There is another switch. There's another switch right here. Anyways, I'm gonna try to figure this all out. Plug it into the car, check it out, get the app for the phone, and see how we can get this all working. So I'll be right back. Okay, so before I head outside, I always try to do this in the studio before, just because I want to play with it before I get outside and try to figure things out when I'm out there. I actually sort of set this up with one of my batteries that I have, a 12-volt battery, you know, one of these little jumper boxes, what I want to do is I want to turn it on, and I actually downloaded the app and I sort of already set it up. I'm going to try to see if I could do that again on camera, but if I can, it's very simple. It's actually very simple. So first of all, a couple of things right off the bat. I made a mistake. See this little box right here? This little box is the control unit, right? I said that was the computer, but I guess it is the computer. But this little button here, when you press it, you actually change the colors on the light. Now, I only got the color to change to red, so I think that's the reason why you need the app to do this. So to connect this all together, I mean, I couldn't stress it more. It is super, super simple. It's basically all the plugs, they only connect in one spot. In other words, you can't mess up. You can't connect one plug in the wrong spot or another one that doesn't belong together. Everything sort of, the way the plugs are made is just one way. You can only plug them in one way. What I do like about the plugs as well is they're all waterproofed. Obviously, they have to be waterproof, you know, for all the weather elements, and they're very rugged. They're very rugged plugs. So without further ado, I'm gonna turn this on. So the switch for this bad boy is right here, this power button, and there it is. So like I said, I was playing with this before and I got, you know, the red to go. But right now, all it does is this red and bright white. So I think you definitely need the battery. I mean, I'm sorry, the app, which I did download. So the app is available at the App Store, and it's called Car Light. And let me switch the camera here so you guys can see better. It's called Car Light, and it's right there. Let me turn off this light. Sorry, guys. Oops. Come on, camera, focus. There it is, Car Light. So it's available at the App Store. And to connect this, what happens is this little unit right here, has a Bluetooth. So it has Bluetooth, and that's the way it communicates with your phone. Now, the manufacturers of the item tell you should be at least no more than 10 meters away from the light. So why don't we play with this? I'm gonna show you how this works, and I love this. I love when they have apps that work this way. So here's my light, and here's the app, and I'm gonna go into the app, and the app is right there. And I already set this light to be on the top, right? It's very simple to set stuff up. You just press the little button here. Oh man, I should definitely turn off this light before I do this. So anyways, there's a little button on the top here that has a Bluetooth. You just click on there and it will search for the light. As you can see, I already found my light, and there it is. I already set it up. Come on, camera, focus. There it is. I already set my light up, and I selected it, and I could choose where I want to put it. I either want to put it on top, the bottom, behind, wherever it is that you want to put it. And then you just go back and you select the light you want to play with. In this case, I said that my light is on the top of the truck or whatever, right? So let's go into the light now. And now, there's a couple of functions in this app which I really love. You have a function where you could just change the colors. So there it is. And it shows you the last two colors I play with. So if I want to use those two colors, all I got to do is press the color, and there it is. It changes. I really like this light. I mean, I really like this light. Let's see. You have different, obviously, you could change it to whatever color you want. I mean, let's say if I want a blue, there it is. It switches to blue right away. I want it to yellow. It switches to yellow. And hold on, let's put a full there. Here it is. Okay, there's a full capacity. Let's make it, let's see. Hold on a second. Let's make it teal. There it is, teal. So you know, you got all these different colors you want to play with. For whatever reason you want to change the colors on your light, you can. Another cool function here is if you want to have it so when the music in your car is playing, you could have it so it goes to the thump of the music. Some people like that. You know, the kids really like that. They like to talk and say, oh, there it is. Bam, bam, boom, bam, 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 boom, bam, 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 boom, bam, 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 boom, bam, 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 boom. So you can have whatever music you want playing in the background, and it will change. The lights will change with the music. Kind of cool, you know, if you want to show off to your friends or whatever, have this light under your car or on the top of your car, and you want it flashing around like a cop. Again, I'm gonna go back and say it again, guys. You gotta check your local laws before you install this in your car. Not every state lets you do this. They don't let you install these lights in your car. So let's see what else we have here. And they have this different mode where it's like breathing. The light changes little, you know, like it's like a strobe light, but very smooth, very light. Very cool. I'm really liking this light. Again, you could have the speed, make it quicker, make it smaller. White light, bright white light, you know. Very cool. I'm very impressed. So I'm gonna go outside now, plug this in, and just see how it looks in the night, because I think that's what it's really gonna sell. So let me just go do that. Okay, guys. So I sort of set this up on top of the car because I just didn't get a chance to install it yet, but you guys get the idea. So here it is. It's gonna face the back of the car only because I don't have enough room to do it in the front, but here it is, the unit. I got my app here ready, and we're just gonna do a quick test to see how it looks, you know, see how bright it looks. You know, this is what it looks going the other way. So my driveway is pretty dark, but I mean, I'm hoping that my camera gets, geez, my camera is not giving me anything here, but let's just turn on the unit. Let's just turn it on. And again, sorry for the darkness here. This was what I was afraid of. I didn't want this to happen, but let's just pop it on, and there it is. I mean, it's daytime. It's daytime, fellas, ladies, daytime. Let me just see if I can pry this so it points down a little bit. And look how bright that is. I mean, that is, I'm sorry, but I think my neighbors are gonna get pissed off at me, but that is super duper bright. Let's just quickly change the colors here. Let's change it to red. Red is not too bad. Red is not too bad. So if you want to put this in the back of your car, that's not too bad. And it looks like to me like it's only the bottom lights that kind of change. No, I was wrong. It's all of them. They all change color. Very cool. Let's try a different color here. Let's try the green. Very cool. Look at the green. Again, not as bright as the white. So I guess you could use that in certain situation. I mean, I'm not sure when will you need to use that. And here's the purple. I mean, I'm really digging this. I mean, this looks really cool. I mean, I don't know. The yellow is pretty cool. The teal is pretty cool. The teal is a little brighter, but I have to say, the white color, it is super duper bright. Now, it does have where you could, ooh, let me see if the camera is gonna, that camera is not gonna see that. I'm blinded. I just blinded myself. I guess the camera does see it. Oh, there's the moon. There's the moon. I'm very impressed. Look how bright that is. I mean, look at the house back there. I mean, I don't know if you guys could tell, but the house back there is getting a pretty deep beam. Let's try the exposure mode. Ooh, what is that? Oh, it does some sort of blinky blink or something. It does like an I don't know. I guess this is a blinky blink. Let's do the breathing mode. The breathing mode is pretty cool. So if you want to just have it like pulse, it's like a pulse mode, and it would just pulse back and forth. I'm very impressed. I mean, you know, like I was telling you guys before, oh, you know what, let me try, I could speed it up. If I want to make it faster, I could slow it down, and it takes longer to change. What I want to try is, I want to try the sound. There it is. Hey, what's going on? Very cool. I'm very impressed, guys. I don't know about you guys, but I mean, I don't know. I guess these days it doesn't take much to impress me anymore, because I love gadgets, and gadgets are just the best. The best. Hold on, let me just make it white one last time. And again, of course, you could turn down the brightness of the white. You don't have to have it full power all the time. Maybe you only need 50%. Maybe you only need 60%. Maybe you only need 20%. You know, right there, that's 20%. Let me see if I could do this on camera while I'm doing it. Let's see. Oh, can I do this? Can I do this? And very cool. Very cool. So let me just go back inside and finish the review. Very cool. So as you guys can see, the light works really, really well. I like the fact that you have the app and it allows you to control the light within the car. You know, I mean, obviously you have the on and off switch. I couldn't get the other button, which was the button to switch the color of the lights. It does say the button is for that particular use to connect, to change the color of the lights, but I couldn't get it to change other than red. It was just white and red. Maybe I didn't read something in the instructions. I try not to read the instructions. I just try to play with the unit first and then see how easy it is to get it installed. I believe that the app supports more than one light. So if you have a couple of lights that you connected via Bluetooth, you can control them all with the app, like whether there's a light on the bottom, whether there's a light in the front, whether there's a light on the back, which is actually really cool. Definitely a big ups to the company for that. So again, I want to say this at the end of this video again. Make sure you check with your local laws before you go out and purchase this unit. You will get stopped. You will get a ticket if it's illegal. Some states have laws where you cannot install this because of I assume it's excessive lighting in your vehicle. So before you go ahead and buy this light, make sure you can do that and install this unit. I want to thank the guys of Auxbeam for sending me the light, the RGB LED Light Bar. This particular unit is a 32-inch. Like I said, they have up from 22 to 52-inch. This is an RGB light. They do also have just regular white lights. I'm loving this color one. I mean, I feel like I feel like a kid. One of those kids when you are hooking up your car. You're pimping out your ride. I'm gonna be installing this on the Mini. Hell, why not? I do have a rack on top. I do have room for it, and it seems pretty easy to install. I mean, it doesn't seem like you need a tech to do any of that. I mean, I'm pretty savvy with my car, so I want to thank the guys at Auxbeam for sending me the light. Very cool light. I definitely recommend it if you're looking for a light beam, and I like the construction of the light as well. It's very rugged. All the plugs are waterproof plugs. So once you plug them in, like I said, it's only one plug that fits in there. They have 4 plugs, and all the 4 plugs only fit in one area, so you don't have to worry about it. So, guys, thanks for watching. You've been watching LG TV. I am Juan Granos. You can find me on Instagram, Los Granos. You can find me on Facebook, Los Granos. You can find me on Twitter, Los Granos. You can find me on YouTube, Los Granos. Guys, thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, leave a thumbs up, and share. I'll see you guys next time. Peace.